On October 5th, I flew to Greece to celebrate my birthday. It was a fun, normal weekend until 6:30 a.m. October 7th, what we now called Shabbat HaShchora, the Black Saturday. I woke up to the news of a rocket attack on Israel. During situations like this, my unit conducts rescue missions, so the first thing that I've done was to call my commander. At this point, we still didn't know much. And my commander said that everything was fine, but I felt that something was wrong. So I went to social media. At first, I thought it was fake news, but soon I realized this was reality. I called my parents just to make sure that they were safe, and they told me that both my brother and sister were recalled as reserves. That is when I knew that I needed to go home right away and to help my country no matter what. All of the flights from Athens to Ben Gurion Airport were canceled because it was under attack. Immediately, 30 of us, Israelis, at the Greek airport gathered to find a way home. Instead of staying away from the war and its terror, we were all trying to get back and to defend our home. By 10 p.m., October 7th, we were back in Israel. When we landed, I learned that my best friend, Captain Or Moses, a commander who served at the Zikim base, about a mile from the Gaza border, was killed while serving her soldiers. And this was just the beginning of the horror movie that would become our lives. I went straight to my base in Judea and Samaria, East Jerusalem. On October 9th, we started to prepare to enter Gaza. On November 7th, we entered Gaza. We entered Gaza through Zikim base, where my best friend, Or, who I mentioned before, was killed. When you lose someone, all you can think of is to mention them in every way that you can. But during this war, it was different. We didn't have the time to grieve or process all that we lost and everything that we've been through. It hit me the most when I stood in the exact place where her life was taken. It was the most heartbreaking moment for me, but at the same time, it was a privilege for me to continue her mission. In Gaza, my unit took part in the Shifa hospital operation, where we discovered underground tunnels, Hamas weapons, and large, strong of military equipment. We also found an IDF rifle, which was identified as belonging to the commander of the IDF's Gaza division, who had been missing for almost a month. Recovering his rifle enabled the IDF to confirm that he has been killed and he is hostage. When I hear people criticize us, the IDF soldiers, it must be because they have no clue what is happening on the ground. On October 7th, over 1,200 innocent people were brutally murdered just for being Jewish. Women, children, men, or elderly. Hamas doesn't care. They kidnapped kids from their beds and raped, burned, and tortured anyone in their way. The hostages are always at the top of our minds, and we know we needed to do whatever we can do to help bring them home. It saddens me to know that there are people who truly believe that we, Jews and Israel, don't have the right to exist. They think these thoughts and their actions make us weak. But this is what makes us strong. We're united more than ever. and I have never felt a greater honor to be a part of the IDF and to wear this uniform. Before we went into Gaza, I told my commander that I will stay as long as he needs me, and that I'm willing to sacrifice my life for this flag, this uniform, and for my people. And I stand by this statement to this day. That's what is so special about the Jewish people. We're all one family. I want to end up with a prayer that all of the hostages will come back home today, that all of the soldiers will return home safely, that all of the evacuated Israelis will return to their home as soon as possible. We will dance again, we will smile again, and we will win again.